Howdy y'all, Kevin here. I was watching YouTube a couple days ago, and apparently I have a low quality YouTube channel, which I apologize to people when they tell me to watch me, because I already know that. But apparently I don't pay any attention to any of the hooks and things that you're supposed to do to get people to watch you. And I agree with everything they say. Today's Cigar and Whiskey Talk. Oh wait, I'm supposed to do a hook. We're going to talk about how far the UK has fallen from grace. So stay tuned. We're going to be talking about that after I introduce today's whiskey and cigar. Four Roses. Small batch. Good stuff. I like it. You've seen me do it before. Woo! And today's cigar is a Deadwood Tobacco. It's a Sweet Jane, but it's one of the Dia de los Muertos specials. Ooh. That's what I'm smoking today for the Cigar and Whiskey Talk. If I can get all of the bands off of it, because they like bands on these cigars. There's 3 bands on this. There's a foot band, there's a tie, there's the regular band, and then there's this little band that I don't know what it's called. I'm sure there's a name for it. You know, I kind of have to look over my glasses to see what I'm doing. It's an old man thing. Anyhow, we'll do this fast because I'm in the shed right now and it's cold out. There's snow on the ground, and my shed is not, I don't keep it overly warm in here because the only thing I worry about happening in here is my laser engraver, the CO2 tube freezing. So that's where that's how I do that. Oh, my lighter's cold. Don't want to light. Anybody know what year it was that the UK finally got rid of all the bang sticks? Anybody know when that was? I don't know what it was, and I didn't research it. I thought I was gonna for this Cigar and Whiskey Talk, but I didn't. There we go. There's a survival tip for y'all. If it's too cold for your lighter to work right, warm it up. Like my friend Dave likes to say, stick it in your pants for a little while. Ah, Lordy. Anyway, we all know that the UK got rid of guns in the UK. And things have gone downhill for the UK citizens since then. Right now, they're in a big crisis over there because they got a whole bunch of invaders. I mean, immigrants coming into their country, undocumented, like we like to say over here for some reason, and they're stabbing people. Ain't no guns, so they're stabbing everybody over there. They're having some kind of an epidemic of stabbings going on, and it's all related to that kind of thing happening. Well, my point to this is it's a harbinger of the future for us. UK got rid of all those, got rid of all the bang sticks a long time ago. So now they got no defense against somebody coming in, no effective defense about somebody coming in to stab them. And here's how they spend their time. There was a UK IT executive or official or worker, I don't know what his title was, but he came to the United States on a business trip. And he was staying with some folks in Florida. And while he was there, they went out shooting. Whoever he's with had a whole bunch of bang sticks. Because we ain't allowed to say the G word. It's just as bad as other words for some reason. Even though if I say bang stick and that's what I'm talking about, there's no difference. But anyhow, this boy went out and participated in the Second Amendment American Dream and shot a bunch of guns. All right? And there were pictures taken. And he posted a picture on his LinkedIn profile. Now, mind you, this is not Facebook. This is not Instagram. This is not TikTok. This is not the big social media stuff. This is LinkedIn. It's a professional networking site, basically. Social media for professional networking, basically. Wasn't even one of the big four that he posted on. So, when he got back home, he got arrested for having a picture of him that was taken in the United States holding a bang stick. And there was a whole bunch of stuff that went on. It took 13 weeks for him to supposedly get all this straightened out. But anyway, when he got back home to the UK, they come to his house and they arrested him. Not for having a bang stick, but for having a picture of a bang stick with him holding it while he was in the United States, where it was legal. And there were a bunch of charges. There were several charges. They were investigating him for the illegal import of a firearm, even though he had come back to the UK, cleared customs through whatever airport he went into, did all that kind of thing, had his bags inspected, did all that kind of stuff. Didn't have no bang stick, but they investigated him for the possible importation of a bang stick, even though they said even though the picture was taken in Florida of all places. They also investigated. I read the article where he was being interviewed. Now, here I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'm not 100% sympathetic with this guy because all the pictures they took of him shooting the guns. He had awful form. I'm confident he didn't hit much anything while he was shooting. But anyhow, nobody talked about that. That was the most important thing. He needed some lessons. But apparently, they were also telling him that the pictures of him floating around holding this bang stick could have people having bad feelings about it or being concerned. And apparently that's illegal in the UK because they arrested him for this picture. They investigated him for this picture. They satisfied themselves with the investigation and dropped all the charges. And then the same day that they dropped all the charges, the police were back at his house at 10 o'clock at night, asking more questions, detaining him. And I don't know what that means in the UK, all right? But they said he was detained. So all in all, some of the articles I read, it looked like this guy got arrested a couple of times. And, yeah, they didn't find anything the first time. Didn't find anything the second time. Didn't find anything any of the times. But they still arrested him. You know why? Because they've got no redress there because they got rid of all the bang sticks for the people. The government over there is no longer concerned about treating their people right. A harbinger of the future for y'all. Dead with tobacco, Sweet Jane, Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead, I think is what that means. Anyhow, I would do it again. And the Four Roses small batch, you know I'd do that again. Well, I'm supposed to have some hook here at the end too, where that I drew you into. I ain't got none. See you on the woods.